On this, by the way, Varney, if you're watching, can you check your makeup bag and see if you've got my e.l.f. concealer, and it's very pigmented, so I'm just going, oh wow, that was a lot, oh dear. They don't look weird, they just look very different. I have like separation anxiety with brushes and makeup in general. Like, express yourself and be creative, like there's no rules when it comes to makeup. Welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a get ready with me. My hair's, oh my gosh, I can't even talk about my hair, it's so bad. So I'm aware that some of you guys might be students, some of you guys might just want to do a full beat but on a budget, or just get products that you don't have to spend too much on because, you know, maybe you don't cake your face that often or something. So I thought I would show you my favourite affordable products that you can just literally purchase at Superdrugs, even supermarkets like Asda, Morrison's. You can literally get these products anywhere. So let's get on with it. Okay, obligatory TikTok. First product is to prime. I've really gotten into priming. In my previous videos I've said that I've never primed, I never had to prime, but I've gotten into it because I found that even though my makeup used to stay on all day anyway, the best thing about priming is that your makeup will just slide on so much smoother, like your foundation and everything. It just slides on a lot smoother. I use this by e.l.f. It's literally, what, like £4 or £5, something like that. I just put it straight on like this. And then I just use my fingers to just put the primer and rub it into my face. Am I okay? How did I just forget about my brand? What else did I forget? I forgot something else. I forgot to put I'm not going to use Vaseline, I'm going to use a lip plump, because if you use a lip plump then your lips are going to be really nice for when it comes to matte liquid lipsticks. Next step is brows. I use the Revolution Brow Pomade. A lot of the products that I'm going to be using in this affordable makeup tutorial are by Revolution, and I use this kind of end of it just to draw my brows on, and this part to spoolie the fade part. I told you how you feel, but I only wanna feel special. So unfortunately, due to the fact that I am an extremely unorganised individual, I've lost the concealer that I would have used in this video, which is the e.l.f. concealer. The e.l.f. concealer is very, very full coverage. It is only about £5, I think £4, £5. Lasts ages, it's got a really nice thick wand, but I've lost it. So I am going to use the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer to conceal my eyebrow. And on this, by the way, Varney, if you're watching, can you check your makeup bag and see if you've got my e.l.f. concealer, because I really want it. Thanks. So with this NYX concealer, the wand is really good, and what I normally do is I go straight in with the wand to start concealing my eyebrows. So I'll just go in like this, top and bottom, just like that, and then I will use a brush to carve out. I'm just going to go in with my beauty blender to blend that into my skin. Guys, brows are all carved out. Now I'm going to talk about the best affordable foundations. The first one is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation, which this is my favourite one out of any drugstore product. I love this foundation. It's very long wear, full coverage. The second one is Milani. This one is about, I want to say like £11, £10 to £11 I'd say, this one. And then the L'Oreal one's probably also the same, as £10. And then the third one is Revlon Colour Stay. I actually got this in a lighter one on purpose because I used this one to mix, because this one's a bit more thicker. So today I am going to be using these two together. So I just apply it straight onto my skin, and then I just use a flat brush. This is a flat brush, sorry, I don't want to show you that. But this is a flat brush that I got from Superdrug, and it's an own brand Superdrug flat brush. So I just go ahead and I just kind of blend it all in like this. Now to move on to concealer. A tip for you guys. When you apply your concealer, don't blend it in straight away. Wait a few minutes for it to actually dry on your skin, because that way it's not going to be soaked up by, you know, all of the product on the beauty blender, or it's not going to blend into your foundation too much. You want there to be a distinctive highlight in the centre points of your face. So if you wait for your concealer to dry just a little bit, you will notice that effect will happen. Whilst I'm waiting for my concealer to dry, I'm going to put my cream contour on. I actually use the Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer in a darker shade, and I use that for contouring. I apply it here. I do apply a lot, by the way. There, like on the top of the temples. Put it down alongside your nose, and then put it underneath your chin here. I don't wait for the contour to dry. So what I do is I will blend my contour in whilst my concealer's drying. I'm literally explaining this in the most long-winded way. So I've blended my contour, and now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to blend in I can't speak. I'm just going to blend in the concealer into my skin, because now it should be dry enough. And can you see, like, oh, look at that, like, look how flawless. And to be honest, it is good, it's just that I way prefer the e.l.f. one. So you can just use both, to be honest. I think the NYX one's actually a higher price point. So if you want to take that into consideration, then get the e.l.f. one, because e.l.f.'s about, what's, £5, and the NYX one's about £6.99, £7. Okay guys, so the next step is to do the pressed powder. Not necessarily a bake, but what you want to do is just set everything in place. So I am using the pressed powder in translucent. I'm just taking a beauty blender, it's a different beauty blender, and what you want to do is you don't want to bake just yet, you just want to press everything into the skin. To be honest, I never actually use drugstore powders. I actually recently purchased a Chanel powder. Oh, bougie, get me. Yeah, I normally use the Laura Mercier powder, or the now I actually only use the Chanel powder because it's amazing. Like, I might do a video for high-end products just to do a comparison. Today I'm not going to bake. I don't want to bake today. But what I am going to do is I'm going to take this contour palette, which is by Sleek. I consider this to be affordable because it is only around £8–9, I think, but it's very long lasting and it's very pigmented. So I'm just going, oh wow, that was a lot. Oh dear. Okay. Next step is eyes. I'm going to be showing you some of the palettes that I always use on an everyday basis. I actually don't really use high-end eyeshadow palettes. I always use Revolution palettes. I think they're amazing. A typical palette would be around £8 to £10, but this is one of them. Beautiful. It's actually a green palette. I had like a moment in my life where I was obsessed with green, so I wanted everything green, and I got this palette to do a green eye look, and it looked really nice, but I did one green eye look and then I never did it again, so that was just a phase of green that I went through. Very weird. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. And it's very pigmented. All these palettes are extremely pigmented. They're beautiful. So, today I'm going to be using one of these palettes. Also got this Neutrals one. But this is not actually Revolution. This is Technique. So this is Technique. It's okay. It's okay. It's good if you just want something quick to put on, but I wouldn't use it on a night out or anything like that because the colours aren't that pigmented, and they're quite powdery, so they don't stay on as long enough. So your best bet is Revolution. But I'm going to go ahead and just pick a few colours and just put them on my eye. Molly man, he's on the way, I might take it a shot, I might take it a risk, it don't matter, baby, I'm straight, Basically, I was watching a bunch of TikToks and stuff, and there's a girl on TikTok, and she never wears black eyeliner. She only wears white eyeliner. So, naturally, I went out and I bought a white eyeliner, and I wore it in Brighton for my birthday, and honestly, it is the biggest game changer ever. Like, it is so gorgeous and it makes your eyes just pop so much. Like, my mum, I showed a picture to my mum, and I was wearing the white eyeliner and she was literally like, Ramya, your eyes look weird. And I just found it really funny, because they don't look weird, they just look very different. This one. I'm actually just going to apply it with my fingers. Like, normally I actually do use a brush, but I also read a little hack that when you use your fingers, the natural oils on your fingers picks up glitter much better than a brush. These are the lashes that I'm going to be wearing. I got them from AliExpress. The Duo Lash Glue is only around £6, but it lasts ages depending on how often you wear lashes. I wear lashes pretty much every day, and a tube of this will last me 3 months. I'm just going to wait for these to dry. In the meantime, I'm going to apply blush. So I just use this blush by the Superdrug brand B. I'm not massively into blush, but I do think it looks really cute, so I'm going to apply it like this. Oh, by the way, I just use this brush here, and then I just apply it like this. If any of you guys have tips on applying blush, please tell me, because I'm new to that. I'm new to applying blush, and to be honest, I only do it very occasionally. I'm not massively into blushes. So you know the drill. As I'm waiting for those to dry, I'm going to put mascara just on the top lashes today. And you've got like white eyeliner and then black mascara. It looks really weird. Lashes are on. Very extra, I know. I've been so into extra lashes lately. Like, I'm trying to stray away from the 3D 47s. So we're going to move on to highlight now. I use this palette by Primark, literally, what, £3.50, and it's actually a dupe for the ABH highlighter palette. I have like separation anxiety with brushes and makeup in general. I literally can't throw out my makeup on my brushes. But anyway, I'm going to take, I always use this one and I mix it with that one. And then I just apply it. Look at the glow. That glow is beautiful. I'm not gonna lie, it's just as good as the ABH one, in my opinion. And then I just take it up towards my temples a bit. A smaller brush, and I go in with the white one, and then I put it into the inner corner there and there, and then I bring it on top of my nose, but then you blend it out because you don't want it to be too harsh, and then bring it down there, and then you bring it on top of your eyebrows as well. Guys, I'm just going to go ahead and put on the white eyeliner now. This is by Rimmel, but you can just get any eyeliner from any of the drugstore brands, like that's fine. I'm just going to warn you, some people find this very weird and like it looks really odd, but some people find it quite cool and makes your eyes really stand out and pop. I'm the latter, so I just feel like it just looks so cool. What do you think? Comment down below what you think of the white eyeliner. For lips, I'm just going to do a classic nude. So I want to show you what a really good kind of drugstore, affordable nude lip looks like. I recommend that you line your lips with the Barry M liner. The Barry M liner is probably £3, something like that. And it's very, very pigmented. This is a really lovely neutral brown. I also made a video on like best nude lips for brown skin tones, so check it out. So for liquid lipstick, I use this liquid lipstick from the Superdrug B own brand range, which you can find at any Superdrug. These are about £4, but I am going to be a bit cheeky and I'm going to mix it with a concealer. Beauty gurus don't recommend this because concealers dry out your lips a lot, but I love for my lips to be that perfect nude, so I know I look crazy, I know, but trust the process. And I'm going to just add this. What I did was I just kind of took off excess product like that. And I'm just going to blend like this. Really like this kind of nude. I don't like it when it's too dark. I don't like it when it's too light. So I found that this is really, really nice for me. I don't think I'm going to take my hair out just because I know it's going to look so awful. But this is the complete look. Decided to take down my hair. But we have reached the end of the video. And before I go, I just wanted to say, like, makeup's there to have fun, and makeup's there for you to experiment and just find out your likes and dislikes. And, you know, like, express yourself and be creative. Like, there's no rules when it comes to makeup. I feel like I'm trying to experiment more and try out new different techniques and methods, like the white eyeliner, the blush. And I think if you do that, then you'll realise your likes and dislikes. And it's all a learning curve, so don't be afraid to experiment. But anyway, I really do hope that this has inspired you to go to Superdrug, go to Boots, find some affordable makeup and look 10 out of 10. Anyway, I'm going to catch you in the next video, but thank you for watching. I'm just trying to hit a beat, guys, so my mum just rang on the doorbell and I came downstairs and she said I look really scary, and she said I look like a ghost because of the white eyeliner. She said everything else looks nice but not the white eyeliner.